On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination.
It's a magical place for you and me.
Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. It's a land of dreams, of kings and queens, of fairies and elves and goblins, of myths and gods, moons and stars, wicked witches and gremlins. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. Come hold my hand and I'll take you to the woman who lives in the red shoe. There'll be Goldilocks and Snow White, little Bobby, Thumbelina too. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth is the sky and the spirit is heart. It's a magical place for you and me. Come hold my hand and I'll take you to the woman who lives in the red shoe. There'll be golden locks and snow white, little puppet Thumbelina too. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is heart. It's a magical place for you and me. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. It's a land of dreams, of kings and queens, of fairies and elves and goblins, of rivers and rocks, moonshine and stars, wicked witches and gremlins. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. Come hold my hand and I'll take you to the woman who lives in the red shoe. There'll be Goldilocks and Snow White, little puppet Thumbelina too. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. It's a land of dreams, of kings and queens, of fairies and elves and goblins, of myths and gods, moonshine and stars, wicked witches and gremlins. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. Come hold my hand and I'll take you to the woman who lives in the red shoe. There'll be Goldilocks and Snow White, little puppet Thumbelina too. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you
fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. It's a land of dreams, of kings and queens, of fairies and elves and goblins, of rivers and rocks, moonshine and stars, wicked witches and gremlins. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. Come hold my hand and I'll take you to the woman who lives in the red shoe. In the Goldilocks and Snow White, little puppet, Thumbelina too. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
Good evening and Jai, ladies and gentlemen. We are waiting for a few more alumni to join us. By the time we are starting with the school tour, whoever is interested, could we have Madhurika ma'am and Rashmi ma'am here, please? Madhurika ma'am and Rashmi ma'am, we start with the school tour. If you could please.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us
It's a magical place for you and me.
of imagination.
It's a magical place for you and me.
Of imagination.
It's a magical place for you and me.
Of imagination.
It's a magical place for you.
Destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. Come hold my hand and I'll take you to the woman who lives in the red shoe. There'll be Goldilocks and Snow White, little puppet Thumbelina too. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. It's a land of dreams, of kings and queens, of fairies and elves and goblins, of rivers and rocks, moonshine and stars, wicked witches and gremlins. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. Come hold my hand and I'll take you to the woman who lives in the red shoe. There'll be Goldilocks and Snow White, little puppet Thumbelina too. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. Where the earth meets the sky and the spirit is high. It's a magical place for you and me. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. the wings of imagination. Let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination. Let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination. Let us fly to a destination.
On the wings of imagination, let us fly to a destination. On the wings of imagination, let us fly.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Jai Hind everyone. I am Vedant, today's interviewer with cameraman Bhanu and Tanmay. So sir, please introduce yourself.
My name is Rajiv Agarwal. I am 1990 batch.
That's great sir. Sir, what is your feeling seeing the school now?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पे और पुराना सब चीज़ चेंज हो गया यहाँ पे और अच्छा लग रहा है.
सर आपको क्या यहाँ पे अच्छा लग रहा है? क्या नया चेंजेस जो आपको बढ़िया
पूरा
लगा?
चेंज होगा पूरा टोटल.
सर आपको
पहले उधर लास्ट में वो प्लेग्राउंड था और यहाँ पे कैंटीन थी, ये सब अभी नहीं है.
सर तो मतलब आपको किस टीचर से आपको मिलने का मतलब मन कर रहा है?
नहीं, हमें उस टाइम में के सर थे और ये सब लोग मैम थे.
Thank you sir, that was great experience taking your interview. So, ma'am, I am Vedant, today's interviewer with cameraman Tanmay and Bhanu. So, please share your experience in Smriti 2024.
Well, it's actually traveling down the memory lane, and it's very nostalgic to visit the school. But though since I'm a part of teaching fraternity as well, so I feel like today is a different feeling that I'm having in spite of coming to school from last when I've joined, since the time I've joined.
What are the resources which school gave you and in developing your personality?
A lot, because there are a lot of skills development that have taken place over the years that I can feel like, because almost 9 years before and 9 years from now, it has been a great place to work. Plus, as far as you talk about my, overall personality development as a student also, yes, it's a long way that we have traveled with the school, and school is the best place for holistic development, and especially like Sunbeam Bhagwanpur is the best place to be a part of it.
Thank you, ma'am. That was a great experience taking your interview. Thank you.
So much.
Jai Hind ma'am, this is Vedant. I am the interviewer with cameraman Bhanu and Tanmay. So ma'am, how are you liking this event?
It's absolutely amazing. Well, I don't know whether you know, I was an MLI in the year 2000, and yes, currently I'm working in this particular branch only, which is considered as the oldest branch. And I always take a pride here that I was a proud Sunbeamian, and yes, I'm a proud faculty here.
Ma'am, which change do you like the most in the Sunbeam happened during the years?
Well, it's very difficult to count it on numbers because there are numerous places where we can find that we can see a atrium, we can see symphony here, where we can see that parking facility here which the Sunbeam is providing us. That is totally immersed into a beautiful place.
Ma'am, what are the changes would you like to suggest to us?
As if now, nothing is there. Everything is very apt and everything is very perfect.
Thank you ma'am, that was a great experience.
I was always sitting at the back and enjoying the show instead of doing all the hassle.
So, Jane ma'am, which batch you were from?
2018 and Jai Hind to you too.
What is the name?
My name is Atruva Sandaleen,
You were a day scholar or boarder?
day scholar, biology stream.
Okay. So, what were your best memories from the school?
Best memories, I'd say eating idli secretively in Arun sir's classes. My friend used to bring it and we just under the table. Everyone does it. I'm pretty sure many of them have done it here.
Yes, ma'am, we do. So, means like being a part of Sunbeam School, how was it?
Well, you can say I've been going around in circles in Sunbeam itself, where it's from school to college and to the workplace. Yes, this is my workplace. I was wearing an iCard in the morning and now I'm here dressed up as an alumni.
So, being a teacher after being a student, how is this?
Well, I know what is being expected from me as a teacher of Sunbeam. After being a student, I used to expect many things from my teachers. So yes, I'm trying to live up to those expectations, the ones that I had.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you.
और नाइस सुनाओ ना रुको हम लेकर एक मिनट माइक पकड़ना
Jain ma'am, I am Sarthak Agrawal with reporter Tanmay and Bhanu. Ma'am, which batch were you from?
We were from 2002 batch.
Ma'am, were you a boarder or a day scholar?
We were day scholar.
What were your best memory of school life?
Best memory of school life was interval.
Our friendship is from nursery class.
Nursery
Yeah,
to
nursery
12th
to
and till now.
Ma'am, which teacher are you excited to meet the most?
We have already met Pavan Rai sir, Ajay Adhikari sir, Ajay Mishra Geography, Ajay Mishra Music.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Continue with your. And this side show.
जब वो भी ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं साथ में, जब वो भी ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, भी आगे से कोई शुरू करेंगे तो तुमको भी ले लिए होते हैं साथ में 2 लाइन बोल करके। माइक का भी आ रहा है और ये आगे से शुरू
Okay, so I came here in class 4th and went all the way to class 12th. Look, I have not prepared any specific speech for this day. But you know, there are 3 to 4 takeaways. This is a very good school, but it is too controlling. You cannot have proper growth if you are being too controlled. Do whatever you want. We all should pursue whatever we want, not in someone's pressure, not in too much control of anyone. Okay, so I said 3 to 4 takeaways, but I think that sums it all up.
So, what are the changes you have seen in the school and we like it?
First and foremost, the gate has been gone, and there is some new building there. Interior has been better. Yeah, earlier we used to have the projector and all, and now it is completely a smart board with the screens. That is one thing, and I think all the classrooms have AC now. We didn't used to have that. So that's all I think.
That was a great conversation with you. I thank you for joining us.
Okay, thanks for having me. What is your name?
My name is Vedant.
Vedant. You are studying in this school, right?
Yeah, I am in class 11th and I am a boarder.
Okay, so what is your stream?
I am in commerce.
Commerce. What are your future endeavors?
I am thinking of pursuing CA.
CA, right? All the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind भैया.
जय हिंद.
So,
कैसे हो?
बढ़िया.
बढ़िया.
In which batch have you?
2014 batch.
2014. That's nice. So, what are the changes you have observed in the school?
Lots of changes I see, like all the infrastructure changes is the main change I see, and apart from that, many new faces and many new labs. Now at our time, mostly one lab was there for every subject. Now I see two labs, three labs. So much division has become.
Which teacher do you want to meet today and you're excited to meet?
Most of them I met, whom I remember. But mainly I'm searching for Pramod sir. So I didn't find him till now. Maybe I will find. Rest I met like my computer teacher I met, and craft teacher, art teacher, and maths teacher, previous maths teacher. Everyone I met.
So it was a great experience in Smriti
Keep
2020.
organizing. I request Sunbeam to keep organizing. It is really a good feeling to hear. I am coming after 10 years here. So it's really a good feeling coming here.
Thank you, sir. That was great experience.
Your name?
My name is Vedant.
All the best. Which
I'm in
stream?
commerce.
Oh, you are in commerce.
11th
Okay.
X. Jai Hind, sir. Welcome to Smriti 2024. So please share your experience of the school.
Yeah, all those my friends who were thinking that they must be not be able to recognize by their teachers. I think they have missed their chances because all the teachers have recognized us. It was a really blissful moment for us, and also we weren't expecting that this much of development has took place in this school. When we used to be there in the school, all the buildings were being developed, but now it is fully developed, and we are very happy to see our teachers, especially Saroj ma'am, who supported us a lot in class 11th and 12th, and Alok sir. In 9th and 10th he taught us, and many more teachers. I'm not able to recognize all the faces because it's so much. I mean, I'm full of emotions right now, and it's a really happy moment for me.
So, sir, which place do you miss the most in the school and which activity?
Yeah, I just miss my 11 J2 and 12 J2 class. That's in that building. Yeah. I don't remember that name of the building, but it was the most struggled moment for me. At that time, my graph for academics went drastically down, and because I was in elite batch, but I remember how SL Arora sir scolded me. But today, if he would be here, I would be very happy to meet him and tell what I'm pursuing. Basically, I am studying in Masters in Agriculture in Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding BHU. And sir, I'm very thankful to you that because of your scolding, we are here right now. And I miss symphony and my auditorium where I used to do dance programs. And for STIPA also I contributed in class 2nd. I passed out in 2009. It was really a cheerful moment for me.
That was a great experience taking your interview. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I request everybody to please take their seats. We will be beginning now. I request.
Which batch you are from?
I was passed out in the year 2018.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, myself Raj Keshri, and currently I'm working as a tax associate in PwC company in Bangalore.
Okay, sir. So what were your best memories during your school time in Sunbeam English?
If I would have to one memory.
Any of the best?
Okay, so one of the best memory was that in the place where we have the Academy Block 2, there was something called assembly ground. You might be not knowing that. So I was in the school from the past 2008. So it was the best memory for us because we assembled there for assembly, and there was a big tree where and in that tree there was a mango tree. So in that tree we just snatch the mangoes and eat.
So you were a day scholar or hostler?
No, I was a hostler.
It was really a great moment, means having the time, spending time with friend in hostel.
Yeah,
Late night.
it was very great. Actually, I live in the hostel for past 10 years, so it was very memorable for me because I make many new friends and I experiences new things to learn from them.
What was your favorite hangout time during school classes?
During school classes, the favorite hangout was the after finishing our lunch, we just sit in the table and play the stone paper and scissors game.
That's really great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
I request everyone, please take their seats due to starting. Please settle down.
I request everybody in the arena to kindly take their seats. I request the volunteers on duty to please help everyone take their seats.
नहीं लाइट यहाँ पे रखो कि सरपंच जब आएंगे लाइट टर्न सर मैम है ना.
We extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed Chairperson Sir and Vice Chairperson Ma'am,
Assistant Director Ma'am and Honorary Director Sir,
and the dignitaries as they grace Smriti with their presence.
I request the audience to please rise and acknowledge their presence.
We welcome everyone to Smriti, the bond of shared memories. The Alumni Meet 2024. Let's give it up for Smriti 2024.
We once again welcome you, sir and ma'am.
We request everyone to kindly take their seats.
Thank you, Sir and Ma'am, for being a part of this eventful journey.
With this, good evening and Jai Hind, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to Smriti, the bond of shared memories. It's not just an evening, it's a celebration of our shared journey, a tribute to the golden days, to the place we fondly call home. Welcome back to your alma mater.
How happy is this place today to have some of its very own back to where it all began. Today is a celebration of roots, friendships, and timeless memories.
कुछ यादें बीती बातों की दिल के कोने में समा जाती हैं और वो यादें हमें जिंदगी भर मुस्कुराने का बहाना दे जाती हैं. This event is dedicated to all such beautiful moments.
Smriti, a word so simple yet so profound. It carries within it the laughter we shared, the lessons we learned, and the bonds we forged. Tonight, as we gather under this familiar roof, we celebrate those memories that shaped who we are today.
I, Rajlakshmi, along with my co-anchor Parth, are honored to be your hosts for this special and nostalgic evening. Well, think of us as a bridge. A bridge between your laughter, your memories, and the moments you're gonna relive tonight.
We will guide you through this journey filled with emotion, celebration, and of course, the essence of what makes Sunbeam, Sunbeam. Its people,
its spirit,
and its stories.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's begin with a thunderous round of applause for everyone present here tonight.
गलीचे ये गुलाब के, बगीचे ये बहार के, ये किस कवि की कल्पना है, ये किस कवि का चमत्कार है, ये कौन चित्रकार है, ये कौन चित्रकार है, ये कौन चित्रकार है. This song is extremely special to both my seniors and to my teachers. Not simply because of the beauty of the song alone, but because it was some beautiful reminiscence of the unforgettable moments of Vasundhara, an annual function for senior schools. Jai Hind, my dear seniors. I'm pretty sure the very word Jai Hind brings back a lot of memories of your Sunbeam days. For long, the very word rings like a bell. Let me walk you down through the corridors of Sunbeam Bhagwanpur once again. Here, where shy and young hearts slowly bloomed into confident and swaggy clans, where the chalkboard bore witness to your first scribbles of ambition and the playground your laughter. It was here, amidst these noisy halls, where you forged some unforgettable bonds. Bonds that I'm pretty sure you still hold deep in your heart and in your mind. Now, this place, it seems vacant. It seems vacant. It feels like it was almost yesterday that those scribble notes during examinations were passed down, and those secret answers during exams were told that was still audible but yet not caught. What about those carefree afternoons? Afternoons where it feels like physical education is the only period you ever needed. Now, time feels so gentle. Back then, time felt endless, but now it feels like you have grown up too quickly and you want to sit back and go back and revisit your good old Sunbeam days. Now, that bell that you once hated because it stopped you from playing, it still rings back. Today, you all stand here. You all stand here shaped by those glorious moments, and you shine in your own right. Who said that the sky is blue? You painted it however you wanted. Years and miles will take us away to find our fortunes one fine day. But in our hearts we'll never forget the sunbeam of our childhood days. Today, I truly understand what it meant by those lyrics when I see all of you sitting in front of me. For it strikes a chord in the heart and will forever continue to do so. Welcome, alumni. Welcome to this shrine in our hearts, and welcome to this home where you're never far away. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Words have a way of bringing back moments we thought were forgotten, painting vivid pictures of the past. And though we age and though we roam, there's one place that remains our home, where dreams took flight, where hearts did soar. Sunbeam, the place we all adore.
Now, it is an honor to invite the beacon of wisdom and inspiration, Ms. Pratima Gupta, the Assistant Director, Sunbeam Group of Education Institutions, to please give this evening a formal start and address the gathering.
Good evening and Jai Hind, everyone. I hope I did not hear a collective sigh of, oh no, not again. There she goes with the mic in the hand. And I'm sure it must have brought back many innumerable moments when you spent in the assembly ground, as you tell me, trying to decipher what I actually meant when I used certain words in the assembly. And I think I have met a lot of students across the years who've come and told me, "Acha tha, par kya tha?" But you know, that's how it is when you are growing up and when you're a little kid. And today, as I take up this mic and speak to you all, piece of my heart, after so many days, I am again feeling the same feeling that I have to sound meaningful. I have to sound relevant. The greatest luxury in life is to have people listening to you. And the world does not have time to listen to anyone, as you may have realized over the past few years. And here we are yet again. I stand here today formally to welcome all of you back to your alma mater. I don't know how your journeys have been. I can only hope and pray that our wishes and blessings have kept you safe from all the challenges of the world that life has thrown your way. Because you have been in our hearts and you have been in our prayers. The school, as you see, has moved. The infrastructure has changed. A lot of you would be ruining that amazing bridge connecting the two buildings, which was the rendezvous for so many clandestine meetings, before being rudely interrupted by some teacher who was sent there at times deliberately and at times just by chance to check on you all. The canteen where my young boys in grades 11 and 12 flexed their muscles for the first time and called each other very, very rude names from a very, very bad vocabulary, which we tried so hard to erase. Even then, that is the place where you learn to fight for territorial rights, be it of ilaka or of persons, pun intended. And of course, those wonderful, wonderful classrooms where some people manage to evade the assembly bells, the rigorous discipline of the labs, and still manage to make it a hidey home for some very, very creative enterprises, which at that point of time, people accidentally discovered because this was the age before the CCTV cameras. And like all other creative enterprises, the end result, of course, used to be talk in my office. And we talked, and we had amazing heart-to-heart conversations, sometimes accompanied by a lot of sniffles and a lot of promises. I learned a lesson. Always keep 2 tissue boxes handy. One for the child who would need to use it, one for yourself when you want to throw up your hands and say, how do I manage these people? And when is it all going to end? But again, these were the milestones that I have carved out in my treasure chest of memories with you. Each one of you have been special. Each one of you with your pranks, with your intelligence, with your wit, with your poetry, with your writings, with your endless plethora of talents have enriched the fabric of our life. And we cannot thank you enough. I say this on the behalf of the entire teaching fraternity, the support staff, the admins, everyone here at Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. Thank you so much for adding colors to the monochrome of our life. Welcome back to your home, which is always, always yours, as and when you wish to claim it. Enjoy yourself. Let's have a lovely evening ahead.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dear audience, tonight, as we celebrate the legacy of Sunbeam, it's impossible to not pause and remember the extraordinary souls who once walked through these halls, shaping lives with their wisdom, kindness, and unwavering dedication. The ones who taught us to dream and dare, who lifted us up with a tender care. Though time may pass and worlds may part, but they live forever in our hearts, in our hearts.
The chalk may have slipped from their hands. The bell no longer calls into the class. But the wisdom in our hearts will always last.
The upcoming segment, The Tribute, is a beautiful musical rendition which is dedicated to those teachers whose wisdom, care, and guidance have lit the paths we tread today. Though their voices may have fallen silent, their lessons still echo in every step we take. So, dear audience, let us pause to honor their legacy, for they live on in our thoughts, our achievements, and the values they instilled in us.
न जायते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे जब हम न होंगे, जब हमारी खाओगे तुम रुकोगे, चलते चलते अश्कों से भीगी चांदनी में एक सदा सी सुनोगे, चलते चलते वहीं पे कहीं, वहीं पे कहीं हम तुमसे मिलेंगे, बनके कली बनके सबा बागे वफा में रहे न रहे हम बहका करेंगे, बनके कली बनके सबा बागे वफा में रहे न रहे हम। आप सबके साथ हर मुश्किल में थामे हमारा हाथ,
आपके बोल, आपकी बातें सब है आज भी साथ। कानों में गूंजती है, हमेशा गूंजेगी
आप सबकी आवाज, आप सबकी आवाज। मेरी आवाज ही पहचान है, हर याद रहे हो नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ये बदल जाएगा। मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, घर याद रहे हो नाम गुम जाएगा। वक्त के सितम कम हंसी रही, आज है यहाँ कल कहीं नहीं, वक्त से परे मिल गए कहीं। मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, घर याद रहे हो नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ये बदल जाएगा। मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, घर याद रहे।
And now, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for those who rightfully own the stage. Here are our beloved alumni all set to create their magic once again on the Sunbeam stage.
Please give it up for Master Debojyoti Mukherjee, Miss Delia Mukherjee, Master Chaitanya Sinha, Miss Yuvika Singh. Accompanying them are our tabla maestros, Master Vedant Singh and Master Vivek Yadav. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for them. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Master Debojyoti Mukherjee, Miss Dalia Mukherjee, Master Chaitanya Sinha and Miss Yuvika Singh. And with them we have Master Vedant Singh and Master Vivek Yadav on the tabla.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for those who rightfully own the stage. Here are our beloved alumni all set to create their magic once again on the Sunbeam stage.
I'm really very sorry for the inconvenience. It is Miss Dalia Mukherjee. We welcome you once again on the Sunbeam stage.
A very good evening and Jai Hind to all of you. I am Dalia Mukherjee and I am pass out of batch 2021. Currently, I am pursuing Masters in Performing Arts from Faculty of Performing Arts, BHU. And I feel really proud to come back here again and again and present my music in front of all of you, all the respected dignitaries, my teachers and everyone. So today, I will be presenting a dadra. And it's a traditional semi-classical song. So, here is a dadra.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening and Jai Hind. What it feels like, I feel like I have walked down a full memory lane, like when we used to have event when we were in the school, like comparers starting with the event, then Pratima ma'am giving a brilliant speech, and then we have to start with the event. So it feels great to be back on this stage, and would try to impress you all once again with our performance. Thank you.
so much.
और अब मंच पे मैं आमंत्रित कर रही हूँ श्री देवोज्योति मुखर्जी। ये बच्चे जितने मेरे दिल के करीब है, शायद मैं थोड़ा परिचय अच्छे से दे सकती हूँ। और मैं ये बता दूँ, देवोज्योति एंड मिसेस देवोज्योति ओनली फॉर दिस एलुमनाई मीट ये कोलकाता से आए हैं। देवोज्योति कॉग्निजेंट में वर्किंग है। ही इज प्लेबैक सिंगर ऑल्सो, बहुत सारे बांग्ला मूवीज में गाए हैं। बाकी देवोज्योति खुद बताएंगे। एंड वेलकम टू मिसेस देवोज्योति ऑल्सो अनन्या। आई थिंक शी इज मस्ट बी सिटिंग हियर। ओके, नाउ ओवर टू देवोज्योति।
Thank you so much. What to say? I am kind of got very emotional today. 2012 was my pass out batch, and after 12 years, I am here. Now from a child to a gentleman, I am here now, but still after getting, like when I go to office and those things, or when I go to the industry, they treat me as an adult, they treat me as their worker. But when I came here, I heard, welcome beta, though that touched me. So I am in tears. First of all, very much thank you to all my teachers, to all my friends, to every Sunbeamians. By heart, I am still a Sunbeamian, and I will always remain a Sunbeamian. So, very much thank you. And as said, ma'am, I am very much, what to say, you have taught me everything. The first letter Sa, actually I got it from you. So thank you so much, ma'am. Without you, I am nothing. It really means a lot to me. And as ma'am said, yeah, currently I am working in the IT field in Cognizant, and also I have given my voice in a very much recent film that was a very hit film, 12th Fail. So in the 12th Fail movie, in the very last section, there was a background music whenever the gate was opening and the students were running to check the results and everything. At that time, there was a background music going on, Hari Om Tanana, those taranas, and that was sung by me. So that was my debut in Bollywood. And also I have done some playback singing in some of the Bengali movies. So yeah, I am trying hard, and it is all because of all the education, all the lessons, everything which I got from all my teachers, from everyone in the Sunbeam. So thank you very much, and by giving my salute to everyone, I will be performing today. So I hope I will be able to perform good, because I am all in tears. I am not sure how I will be performing, but I will surely try my hard to perform the best today.
मैं गाने के बीच में डिस्टर्ब नहीं करूंगी। मैं एक इंट्रोडक्शन और दे दूं। विवेक यादव, सब सनबीम स्टार हैं, इन लोगों को सब जानते हैं, और वहां पीछे खड़ी हैं, आ जाओ ज्वाइन कर लो, ग्रुप सॉन्ग में ज्वाइन करेंगे। चैतन्या सिन्हा, राइट नाउ शी इज म्यूजिक टीचर इन प्रगति पब्लिक स्कूल, एंड युविका सिंह। मुझे पता है ऑडियंस में कुछ और बहुत सुरीले बच्चे बैठे हैं। देवोज्योति के गाने के बाद एक छोटा सा ग्रुप सॉन्ग है, कोई भी अगर ज्वाइन करना चाहे, मोस्ट वेलकम। थैंक यू।
Everyone, will you give me a voice? Everyone, I will need your support. Please sing with me, everyone. I want a clap from everyone. ऐसा देखा नहीं खूबसूरत कोई, जिसमें जैसे अजंता की मूरत कोई, जिसमें जैसे निगाहों पे जादू कोई, जिसमें नगमा कोई, जिसमें खुशबू कोई, जिसमें जैसे महकती हुई चांदनी, जिस जैसे मचलती हुई रागिनी, जिस्म जैसे कि खिलता हुआ एक चमन, जिस्म जैसे कि सूरज की पहली किरण, जिसमें तरशा हुआ दिलकशो दिलनशी, संदली संदली मरमरी मरमरी। एवरीवन, हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। आफरी 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 आफरी, तू भी देखे अगर तो करे हम नशी। आफरी 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 आफरी, हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं।
जाने कैसे बांधी तूने अखियों के डोर, मन मेरा खींचा चला आया तेरी ओर। मेरे चेहरे की सुबह जुल्फों की शाम, मेरा सब कुछ है पिया अब से तेरे नाम। नजरों ने तेरी छुआ तो है ये जादू, होने लगी हूँ मैं हंसी। आफरी आफरी
Please sing.
आफरी 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 आफरी।
The duet song is without any practice. Right now we are singing.
चेहरा एक फूल की तरह शादाब है, चेहरा उसका है या कोई महताब है। चेहरा जैसे गजल, चेहरा जाने गजल, चेहरा जैसे कली, चेहरा जैसे कबल, चेहरा जैसे तसव्वुर की तस्वीर भी, चेहरा एक ख्वाब भी, चेहरा ताबीर भी, चेहरा कोई अलिफ लैल भी दास्ता, चेहरा एक पल यकी, चेहरा एक पल गुमा, चेहरा जैसा कि चेहरा कहीं भी नहीं। माहरू माहरू महजबी महजबी, हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। आफरी 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 आफरी, तू भी देखे अगर तो कहे हम नशी। आफरी 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 आफरी, हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। Thank you so much.
मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द दिल सके तो बेउबार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है, जीना इसी का नाम है, जीना इसी का नाम है.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What a wonderful melody brought to life by our esteemed alumni and the talented students of today, uniting generations through the language of music.
Well, that deserved a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. May I now request the Honorary Director, Sunbeam Group of Education Institutions, Harsh Sir, to please address the gathering.
Jai Hind and good evening to all the alumni of the various different batches who are here today. For Smriti, it's a bonding of different memories, of shared memories rather. So I had recently just last week only celebrated my batch's Silver Jubilee reunion for St. John's BLW. It used to be called DLW earlier. But St. John's BLW, we had our batch's Silver Jubilee reunion. So those memories are kind of fresh also. So how many of you are here from in the 90s batch? Anyone here? How many 90s batch? Okay, few. Okay, only a few of us are here, 90s batch. Which batch? 99 batch. Oh, same batch as you. You also same batch, 99? So Silver Jubilee for both of you. It's the Silver Jubilee badge for both of you. But so I was just about to make a suggestion that in the future, perhaps this whole alumni meetings can be more led by the alumni themselves, where the alumni can themselves have a separate organization, separate society or trust, and they can set up their own, body, and then they can take the initiative and set up their own events. Each year you can have a day where the alumni can get together and you can celebrate Sunbeam Alumni Days. So so I would like to make a suggestion. Perhaps we can have some people who can take the initiative. Anyone who's a leader can take the initiative in that. And let's make sure that each year, whenever we meet Sunbeam alumni, wherever, in case you are here or you are anywhere in the world, we can have a Sunbeam Alumni Day once a year. So you can have meetups, whether you're living in Varanasi or living in Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai. All of us can have their regional meets, rather. So with that, I would like to welcome everyone once again. I hope that today it's a good time for everyone to meet and relive those memories once again. So welcome to Sunbeam, everyone. Thank you and Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. As you walk through these gates today, I wonder, did the memories of past call out to do? Perhaps you notice the changes, the refreshed blocks, the vibrant new spaces, but amidst all these lies the same heartbeat of Sunbeam.
Bricks may shift and walls may fall, but the soul of Sunbeam stands tall. With every step, it whispers true. This is home for me and you.
Well, the old bridge that once connected the blocks, where countless friendship might have blossomed, may no longer stand. The assembly ground where prayers and promises echoed each morning has paved its way for new beginnings. Even a canteen, where every corner had a story, may look different now. But isn't it fascinating? The spirit of those memories transcends all those changes.
जगह बदली, दीवारें नहीं, पर खुशबू वही पुरानी है. सनबीम का ये जो रिश्ता है, वो हर दिल की कहानी है. यादों के जुगनू जो दिलों में चमकते हैं, यादों के जुगनू जो दिलों में चमकते हैं, वो पल कभी नहीं मिटते, जो सनबीम में बसते हैं.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate Smriti, It's a time to step into a time machine, a journey back to those golden days that defined who we truly are.
पल वो जो गुजर गए पर रूह में बस गए, आइए उन लम्हों को फिर से याद करें. Now taking you back to the memory lane. Can we have the AV please?
यादों के पुराने एल्बम में छुपा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन, गुल्लक में बड़ी चवन्नी सी बचा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन. ना किसी मंजिल की फिक्र थी, जिंदगी जीने की उम्र थी, दोस्ती और दोस्तों से उधार के दिन थे, वो दिन भी क्या 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 दिन थे. बिगड़े हुए इंसान थे, शैतान की संतान थे. लेकिन ब्रदर जो भी कहो, वो यार ही तो जान थे, वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे, वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे, वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे.
Thank you so much. Well, that was not just a slideshow. It was a walk through your hearts and the past that connects us all.
It is said, great leaders inspire greatness in others. And we, as Sunbeam, are truly fortunate to be guided by such remarkable visionaries. Their unwavering dedication, foresight, and passion have transformed this institution into the haven of learning that it is today.
Dear audience, it is my privilege to invite our esteemed Chairperson Sir and Vice Chairperson Ma'am, the pillars of strength and vision for Sunbeam, to address this marvelous gathering.
Good evening and Jai Hind everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to your own home. I know when you must be walking in, especially students who have settled outside Varanasi, who are coming in after a gap of few years. I know what you look for. Some of you are looking for that old tree, which we used to have those assembly grounds, and wo bel ka fruit yaad hai? During the assembly, whenever the assembly used to go on, it used to fall.
Ma'am, it used to fall on the head of the orchestra also.
And you know, I can so very much relate with all of you is because a few days back, I had 13 of my schoolmates, my classmates with whom I have studied. They were visiting Varanasi and they all stayed with us and it was nice. And then like kids, we were giggling away. There was so much to share. Because you go back in time. Because dil to abhi bhi bachcha hai. What do you say? You guys are very lucky that you know, you are connected with each other. Because in your days, we have Facebook, we have Insta, we have WhatsApp numbers. So you're forever connected with your own group. And all of you, I know, have made few groups and you try to remain in touch. But school is where all this happened. Your relationship got shape because if you were studying in a class of 40, at least 3-4 were your very, very dear friends. And that's kind of an anchor in your memories for your childhood. So I want all of you to stay connected with that thought, with that emotion. Itne bade nahi ho jana hai that, you know, that emotional touch, that emotional connect with each other is eroded. So with these words, I want to welcome each one of you. I know, पुराने पेड़ तो बहुत कम आपको यहाँ दिखे होंगे, but I'm sure बहुत पुराने teachers जिन्होंने आपको nurture किया होगा, still they have the same affection and love, and they mean good to you. And it is not what people feed you, it is how people treat you. Because if some teachers, they have lifted up your spirits, teachers who have shown faith in your skill or your, who have raised your confidence, I'm sure they have done a bigger favor to you than anyone who has taught you just maths and science. So with these words, I want to compliment all the teachers also, because today when children come here, it is because of all of you. Because you know कि इस बच्चे ने क्या बदमाशी की थी, but still you forgave him or her and you moved on. And ये सब छोटी-छोटी बदमाशियाँ ही आपका बचपन है और हमारा भी. So let's enjoy that, let's cherish all those memories and let's stay connected and keep your value system strong. Whatever Sunbeam has taught you, become a good human being and I'm sure everything will fall in place. With these words, love you all, take good care of yourself and stay connected.
A very warm welcome to all the sunbeams. That's what we call. We used to call sunbeamian, but now we say sunbeams because sunbeams itself is a ray of light. And one sunbeam, as you have seen written on top of the building, is enough to dispel the darkness. एक ही sunbeam काफी है, एक ही सूर्य किरण काफी है. And when you talk of sunbeam Bhagwanpur, at least 1,000 sunbeams leave this campus every year, and they go out and they shine all over the world. And this is the place, the focus point of the education revolution of this entire area. यहीं से सब शुरू हुआ. इसी धरती से, इसी स्क्वायर फीट भूमि से, इसी पानी से, इसी ट्यूबवेल से, इसी लाइब्रेरी से, इसी छोटे छोटे कमरों से जो अब बड़े बड़े हो गए हैं, सब कुछ शुरू हुआ. And when I passed high secondary, it was in 1972, that was the year when Sunbeam was born. And I can remember the first board of Sunbeam. और उस board पे लिखा था Sunbeam Nursery and Junior School. And I also remember the first 2-3 rickshaws of Sunbeam. Also the first few fans of Sunbeam, because I bargained for them. and what ma'am said that her batchmates of the batch of 77, ma'am? 77 they came. And she was with them and we entertained them. I also was being very good to them because I was very happy because they looked very much older than me. तो मुझे बड़ी खुशी हुई जान के कि 77 बैच जो है 72 बैच से ज़्यादा बुढ़ा लग रहा था. और मुझे लगा कि यार ये तो अच्छी बात है, मेरी वाइफ का बैच जो है उसके लड़के बिल्कुल ही बेकार हैं. So I'm pretty good. So it's when you have a batch, when you have your class friends, because that friendship is selfless friendship. वहाँ उस समय किसी की गाड़ी या किसी के घर या किसी के पापा के लिए दोस्ती नहीं होती थी, दोस्ती दोस्ती के लिए होती थी. वो आज भी दोस्त मेरे हैं और आपके भी वही दोस्त होंगे. 72 के होंगे, 77 के होंगे, 97 के होंगे, 2001 के होंगे. And when you come with your families to your school and tell your wives and your children and you say, like you said very proudly, my son is on the stage. And when you come to this verandas, to these canteens, और तुम घूम के बोलती हो कि मैं भी कहीं यहीं घूम रहा था. You try to find your childhood in the corridors. अपने बचपन को आप लोग ज़रूर अपना एक छोटा सा बच्चे के रूप में आप देखोगे कि वो जो स्कूल बस वहाँ खड़ी है पीछे आपने देखी होगी. There's a school bus. They have made very beautiful school bus, and they are all black and white pictures there. So you can identify that and think about the first time you came to school, the first time you came to a classroom, the last time you came to a school, and you were wearing that uniform. And at Lahartara there was an alumni meet today. वहाँ भी था आज पुराने बच्चों का. And I was telling the students that next time when you come, try to wear some symbol, some uniform, some blazer, some tie, some shirt of your school uniform. And if you can come with it, because in many schools they do it now, that all the old school students, they wear the old uniform of the school. And उन्होंने stitch कराई. Obviously we can't fit into that uniform now. Not that I can't fit, I can. So, so let's do that. It'll be great fun. And we also remember the teachers, the principals, the members of staff who are no longer with us. आज हमारे बीच वो नहीं है और बच्चों ने इतना अच्छा प्रस्तुति की. रहे न रहे हम, ये कैंपस रहेगा. रहे न रहे हम, ये क्लासरूम्स रहेंगे, ये बच्चे रहेंगे, ये पुस्तकें रहेंगी, ये लाइब्रेरी रहेगी. और हम वापस आएंगे 20 साल 30 साल के बाद घूमते हुए फिर से. और जितनी दूर हम जा रहे हैं, the further we go from our school, it calls us. The college does not attract us so much now, but our school attracts us, because I find when I was 10 years old, 11 years old, 15 years old, फिर मैं कैसा था और कहाँ था. My old teachers also. और आप जितनी दूर जाओगे, जितना समय और बीतेगा, आप वापस अपने सनबीम भगवानपुर में आओगे और सनबीम बन के आओगे. Please keep coming every year, and we will fix a day. I will request the alumni cell of Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, because Sunbeam Bhagwanpur का सबसे ज़्यादा, सबसे बड़ा alumni है. इससे बड़ा और कोई शहर में alumni नहीं है. और अब जो batches आ रहे हैं, उसमें IAS officers हैं, army officers हैं, engineers हैं, doctors हैं, colonels हैं, इतने बड़े बड़े post पे सब लोग हैं, IPS officers हैं. वो सब इसी स्कूल के पढ़े हुए हैं. और आपको आश्चर्य होगा कि जब कोई इंटरव्यू में बच्चा जाता है और वहाँ जाके देखता है कि इंटरव्यू लेने वाला भी सनबीम का है एंड देने वाला भी सनबीम का है. सो इट्स सो मच फन. विद दैट, वंस अगेन अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू. कीप अस इन योर मेमोरीज, कीप योर टीचर्स इन योर ड्रीम्स, कीप योर स्कूल कॉरिडोर्स इन योर मेमोरी. और एक सनबीम का छोटा सा पार्ट अपने साथ अपने तकिए के नीचे रखिए. उसको रोज़ थोड़ा सा सोचिए उसके बारे में. शायद आपकी हेल्थ भी ठीक हो जाएगी उससे, बिकॉज यू विल बिकम चिल्ड्रन. थैंक यू सो मच एंड जय हिंद.
Thank you so much, sir and ma'am, for your inspiring words and for always leading us with such determination and clarity of purpose.
Do you remember those mornings rushing to the assembly with half-tight shoelaces? The crisp winter air biting at your cheeks, yet the warmth of camaraderie made everything feel just right. And the competitions, where rivalries faded, and in the joy of winning or even losing together.
The years may roll, the seasons change, but memories stay within their range. The laughter, tears, the silent gaze still light our hearts in endless ways.
बदल गए हैं रास्ते पर मंजिलें वही हैं, वो हंसी खुशी की महफिलें अब भी वही हैं.
No event is ever truly complete without the vibrant and swift dance moves that bring life to the beats of music.
So, dear audience, hold on to your hearts as you witness tradition coming alive right before your eyes on stage. As the rhythm fills the air, let the memories of those moments flood your hearts and let the dance take you back to those carefree days.
Tajam tajam ta ta jhum ta jhum ta jhum kradum 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 tajam ta ta jhum kradum tajam ta kradum tajam ta kradum tajam ta tajam ta ta jhum ta jhum kradum ta jhum kradum takatu 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 kradum
Tarikajam tajanota Tarikajam tajanota
Thank you for that mesmerizing fusion of grace and rhythm, blending classical elegance with the beauty of Kathak. So now, dear audience, moving on, let's share some fun and laughter and relive the memories from your school days. So let's get started. Over to Afira.
Good evening and Jai Hind everyone. Bursting with energy and loaded with enthusiasm, we are here in the midst of pulsating hearts and exhilarating cheers. It is not only a moment of happiness and nostalgia, but also an opportunity to reflect on our learning and achievements. I and Kushagra are here with an exciting game to relive and cherish all the memories. Before beginning with the game, I would quickly go over a few rules to make sure everything goes smoothly and everyone has a great experience. The rule is, the teacher will pick up a chit from the box that contains the alumni name. Then, the students are supposed to pick up another chit from another box that contains a number written on it. Each number is assigned with a question which will be further asked by Kushagra. Is anyone having any queries before we proceed? Seeing that nobody is having any queries, we'll begin. First opportunity goes to Bharti ma'am to pick up the chit from the box. Would you like to announce the name, ma'am? It's Mr. Ashish Kasera. I request Mr. Ashish Kasera to raise their hand. Kushag.
So question number 2 says, any moment of school life that you wish to relive if given a chance?
Assembly time. Because I never attend assembly. Thank you.
That indeed was funny, sir.
So going to the next teacher, we have Sanjay sir over here. So he'll be picking up the next chit. It's Miss Ariba Asgar. Ariba Asgar to raise her hand, please. Ariba Asgar, I'm so sorry.
So question 1 suggests, any school days mischief or punishment you remember and laugh about it today?
I remember a lot of mischiefs, but surprisingly, I never got punished for it. And the most notable ones were me bunking my classes to go to the library. And there is one interesting thing about it. For class 11 and 12, we have library there. But for junior schools, we have library there. And what I did, I got permission from Saroj ma'am to go to that library. And the librarian thought that I have a permission to go to the library at any point of time. So I would bunk classes and go to the library, and the librarian will tell other people that I have a permission to stay there. And I never got caught for it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll be moving on to Vikas sir now. He'll be picking up the next lucky name. So please announce the name.
Mr. Tarun Kesharwani.
Mr. Tarun Kesharwani.
So what's your favorite spot or space in school campus?
My favorite place was the old sports ground which used to happen here. And my favorite sport was basketball.
Thank you, sir. The next shade is going to be picked up by Manjulata ma'am. Ma'am, please announce the name.
Charukeshi Bhatt.
Charukeshi Bhatt.
The question number 3 suggests, ma'am, one friend whom you have lost touch and want to reconnect.
Tough one. I just hope the friend is not here. Actually, I haven't lost touch with any friends. All of my school friends are very much in touch with me. They couldn't make it here, so all of them have said hi, but thankfully every friend of mine has been in touch.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, Moshmi ma'am will pick up a shade. Ma'am, please announce the name.
Aradhana Yadav.
Aradhana Yadav. Okay. Kushagra.
Ma'am, question number 9 suggests, when you look back to your school days and compare today's school life, what is the one thing that you feel happy about being the student of days gone by?
Okay, so it's not been long that I have passed out from this school. I am from the 2023 batch pass out. But the most significant change that I can see right now is you all using tabs. In our time, we used to read from a cue card, which you used to get, and then we used to study from that and read from that. And right now, the students have tab, so it suggests that we are getting technologically advanced, and that's a big deal. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I request Rinku ma'am to pick up the next name.
It's Dr. Pradeep Agrawal.
The number is 8. Sir, a school program or assembly that you were part of it, which built your skill or confidence.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Dr. Pradeep Agrawal. The question is quite relevant क्योंकि जब हम लोग अपने स्कूल टाइम में थे तो एक choir ग्रुप होता था जो स्टेज पे जो भी प्रोग्राम्स होते थे उनमें परफॉर्म करता था. My voice was not very good, तो I was never the front speaker या front vocalist. मैं हमेशा पीछे रहता था. But होता क्या है कि whenever you are able to face the audience, आपके अंदर एक confidence आता है that you can speak up at any place. कोई be extempore, be it anything. और फिर यही confidence आपको boost करता है when you go into your job. So ultimately कहीं ना कहीं हर एक चीज़ जो होती है वो click करती है and that give you confidence in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, Pawan sir is going to announce the next name.
Raj Kesari.
I repeat, Mr. Raj Keshri.
The number is 4. Sir, if you want to say thank you or sorry to anyone from your school days, who will it be and why?
So I would like to thank all my teachers from class 3 to 12 who have taught me and made me a person who I am today. And being a person, is this because of them that I am able to secure a good position where I am today. Thank you to all my teachers.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now the last name will be picked up by Mr. Ajay Adhikari.
Okay, Miss Chaitanya Sinha. Okay, she's there.
The number 6. Ma'am, number 6 suggests any memory from school or with batchmates that you often share or would love to share with your children or family.
Yeah, actually, I have been the memories from the Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. Basically, I have been with the teachers, especially from the 12th batch, humanity section. The class teacher, Miss Jim Mishra sir, then our sociology teacher, Miss Suparna ma'am. This actually cherish the memories, and some of the batchmates are not being here right now still. So I remember that, and it's cherish actually the memories. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So with that, we are here to an end of this exciting game. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Well, that was incredible. It's so nice to see this kind of energy and enthusiasm you all have in yourselves.
वो क्लासरूम की खिड़की, वो टीचर का गुस्सा, हर लम्हा है यादों का हिस्सा. चौक की वो महक, किताबों का वो बोझ, आज भी है दिल में वही जोश.
So good evening everyone once again. On popular request, we have decided that let's chit-chat over a meal. So I'll request everyone, all the escorts, to take all the alumni to Symphony. Let's break bread. Let's have those wonderful conversations and reminiscences. And by the time, ladies and gentlemen, you come back, I think the school part of it is over. The DJ will be doing the setup. And I request everyone to come back, and after you have broken the bread, let's break a leg on the dance floor. All the best, everyone. Let's see you back there at Symphony.
Okay, I was talking to one of the ex-student, and as Harshad has rightly said, you have to take the lead. So next year, 2000 batch, how many of you are there? Anyone, please come here. Anyone from 2000? There is one more. Yeah, please come here. Get connected. And I think both of you now stay in good touch with the principal and Pratima ma'am, so that you can get the phone numbers and everything from your batch people. And then we'll help in organizing, but it should be your program. And year after that, it should be some other, like 2001 batch, 2002. So for silver jubilees, have a mega event. During the day, you can visit your Sunbeam, meet your teachers, see the school in progress, and then evening, book up somewhere in a hotel, introduce your wife, your children to your, everyone, and have a good time, right? So that's the whole idea of alumni, so that you remain connected with each other and with Sunbeam also. Do you think it will work? All right. So now we are going inside at Symphony, and we'll take few pictures there. And after that, I'll request all of you to come here and dance a lot tonight, ma'am.
So can I have the student volunteers please escorting every one of our precious alumni to Symphony now?
Thank you, ma'am.